Hello, FPL managers. You're welcome to another edition of our FPL Ambassador show. Glad to meet you once again. We are always happy to have you in our midst. And the good news, Ronic has finally arrived. Marvin, good evening. How are you? The man you guys have been making noise about has finally arrived.
Yes, indeed. So much talk about him, what he did for RB Leipzig, his gen pressing, his philosophy about the game, his 4-2-2-2, and
Hmm.
whether Ronaldo is going to be able to adapt. I mean, so many questions. I mean, he's had 2 games now, and
Okay,
I mean, so far it's not so bad.
not so
I mean,
bad.
the Champions League game, it was. I mean, they were already going to go through as winners. So,
Okay,
as he wisely did, he just fielded the young guys to
sure.
have a little feel of Champions League football.
Okay.
And I think the first game, Crystal Palace didn't make it so easy for them. They got away with a standing Fred goal, and I
Yeah.
mean we'll see. We'll see. I mean, we'll see as we go along. But so far, it looks good. It looks
It
good. As
looks
long as
good.
they
It
haven't
looks
lost
good.
the game, it looks good. Yeah.
At least you are seeing some tactical imprint on the team, unlike our former man Ole.
Very true. Very
Oh,
true. Very
very true.
true.
Sure, sure.
Very
So,
true.
so we are just reminding managers we are previewing game week 16 and 17 because game week 17 is a midweek show. So we'll put all the two in one so that we are prepared because the quick turnaround cannot allow us to do two shows there. And
Yes.
we are reminding managers to join the channel as well, subscribe to the channel. As you are subscribing to the channel, you know that as the requirement, you need to join the league. The league is still up for grabs. The money, the 1,000 Ghana cedis is still up for grabs. The code is UHFZZC as well. This is something you talked about. Just subscribe, help us grow the channel, and share. I know boys, you know what boys are doing there? Boys are hiding the info because they know when they share with the other guys will also do well. So they are only keeping them to themselves. Actually, please, that is not why we want everybody. We want everybody. Okay, if we all get the good info, it's good. Don't keep the good info to yourself and be the only one winning your work league as well. So that is it there. So game week 15 just gone by. This is Roland's team. Yes, I need to run a slide apology to managers. Roland is under the weather today, so he's not able to join us, but he will surely join us in the comment section. So please pardon us. Roland will surely join us, God willing, next week. So this is Roland's team. It's 4-4-2. I think Ivan Tony's injury was what brought Livramento on. It was literally a 3-4-3 formation. Ivan Tony had COVID. Roland has dropped out of the 100 top 100,000 for I think for the first time this season, and Roland needs to keep it there. He didn't take any -4. Salah captaincy,
He
Son
didn't take a hit.
buys.
I thought he took a
No,
hit.
he
Oh,
didn't. Are you sure? No, he
he
didn't.
took a
He
hit. He
didn't.
took a hit. Because I
And then
know he brought in Gundogan and someone. Oh,
no, he
he brought
brought
in
in only
Gundogan
good.
and let me see. Let's just check quickly. I
Okay,
think he
you
took
check, 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 check. Okay, then maybe when I was doing that side skip me, because
I think I took it. Let me just check quickly.
okay, okay. So he has the two Chelsea defenders disappointing us this week, like just like last week. Cancelo too. It's only Trent out of the big four at the back really did anything good there, and Jota didn't score
Let's
per
see.
se.
Sorry to cut you. He brought in
No way.
Gundogan for Mbuemo and Watkins
Okay.
for Vardy.
So he did a -4, right?
Yeah, he took a minus
Oh,
four.
sorry. So, viewers, sorry. I think that side skipped me when I was editing the slides there. So that is it. That is how his team looks. I think so far not bad. Just that the big guys didn't deliver. Salah delivered as a captain as usual. That I
Yeah,
think
the last
there
minute.
is yes, yes. So Actually, I was telling Roland that if Kane had scored the previous week, I would have captain Kane. And because he also talked about that, but because Kane is misbehaving, I didn't even dare. I just went to put the captaincy on Salah. But if You know, one thing about Son, I don't have the big captaining Son. Son is quite inconsistent. You know, to me, I think when I have Kane scoring, I am more confident to captain Kane as a captain than Son. Son can go blank or he will score. But Kane, if he's on form, he can score. But now this time, be a Kane, be a Charlie. We won't mind him. We won't mind him. We have booted him out of my team, Charlie. We have what? So
Yeah,
spoiler alert, spoiler alert. So this is my team.
I think even
Well,
before, just to Spurs are having some COVID issues.
yeah,
They've got their Ren game postponed. I just
yeah,
went on Skype. I think that's not too long ago. They've
yeah,
postponed the Brighton game as well.
yeah, 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 yeah,
So
yeah.
managers should know that
Know that.
Spurs will not be playing over
Sure,
the
sure,
weekend. So if you
sure,
have any
sure.
Spurs assets, you should just keep notes.
You should
Keep
look
that
at
in
the
mind.
extra. Yeah.
Have a plan for what you're going to do.
What to do with them. Yeah. Especially Son in there. It's something that we have earmarked in the Q&A. We'll talk about it much more extensively over there. So this is my team also. I had Trent Alonso James, Livramento there. I bet in
You got a green
Buemo.
arrow. You got a
Oh
green
yeah.
arrow.
Oh Charlie, some small clear green arrow. I think it was just is it 10K rise or 30K rise? I think something like
Yeah.
that. Some small, but Charlie will take it with better than nothing at all. So I benched in Buemo. Roland told me don't buy. I said, Master, I don't want to have in Buemo in my team. I don't like that bad luck. I said if you like to score hat trick, I don't care. So I benched him. You know, I was thinking about whether to bring him on or this one. I finally brought him because he was close to a price rise. So I just brought him as one transfer. No minus four this week. Good. I've done well this week, but the coming week
So you
there.
say you brought two in?
Emmanuel Dennis.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Emmanuel Dennis there. So
That's
Salah.
very interesting. What made you choose Emmanuel Dennis? Because I'm sure you've seen the debate. What made you choose Emmanuel Dennis over Josh King?
Okay, so me for a very long time, Roland will tell you my transfer plan for the past 5 weeks has always been Josh King. Overriding Emmanuel Dennis because I think Josh King is more of the center guy. But Emmanuel Dennis, it's more like sometimes it looks like some of the teams they mark out the main guy, the number 9, and then the wide guys are able to get the chances. So it looks like Emmanuel Dennis is able to get the chances, even though his chances are not very best. He's scoring, and the point is, if the guy is still scoring, every time I doubt him, the guy is scoring. Why not buy him? Because I think that I can get him, even though the AFCON issue is still there. I just thought that I did it for 4 weeks. Why not buy him? That last week was not even part, but even when I bought him, I was more confident of Emmanuel Dennis against Man City than in Buemo against.
Who did you buy him for? Tony?
No, one.
Oh, one. Okay.
One. So it was more like a
Direct.
direct transfer over there. So that is how my team. Sad thing for me was Connie got injured. I brought him in, he got injured. 1 point. Alonso 2, nothing. So West Ham spoiled my double Chelsea clean sheet, Charlie. I don't want to talk about this. But the good thing is the bad luck players, Kane is gone, Mbeumo is gone. I don't want to see them in my team next week, so I'll send them out. So let's go to your team, Charlie. I can't be taking this thing too much.
Yeah, so I also got a little green arrow since game week 8 or so. That's almost 7 game weeks before I'm getting a green arrow. But I'll take it. I'll take it like that. I think those who had Son had that push as well. So I was one of the people who had Son. And I think Alexander Arnold, like you as well, did it for me. All the other people, I know, of course, I think I had Mbeumo, kept the faith in Mbeumo.
I didn't want anything. I bought.
He gave me the assist. Of course, I had Livramento on my bench. I had Smith Rowe, but Smith Rowe didn't play the Everton game.
Yeah.
So he's the one who came in for me. But I'll have to take like that because I don't remember last time I got a green arrow, as I said. So, I'm just hoping that at least it becomes like a platform for me to get more green arrows, hopefully.
More green arrows. Charlie, the red arrows have been too much for a while now, Charlie. We need to start rising. So let's look at the table. So the FPL table, FPL Ambassador show table. We now have Catalan FC now on first. Winning 11 has dropped to second, and we have new guys in there. And that being said, we've gotten some subscribers over the past few 2 weeks. and they've also joined the league as well. So kudos to those that have subscribed and then joined the league. That's all we are asking for. Let's all come together to help grow. The 1,000 Ghana cedis as for Roland, Marvin, and myself, as for us, we can't win some. So the money is there for you both to win. So as for the transfer, I can talk about it for so long. So this is something we just go beyond that. So our take for last week, what happened was almost all the guys disappointed us. I think it was only Mount. So Mount for Roland did the job. Hugo Lloris did for Roland. Mount for Roland did the job. Ronaldo didn't. Madison didn't. Son for Roland did. As for me, all my players straight. Makati, last minute, clean sheet, sports, Reguilon, injured, Jota, goalkeeper not in pool, 2 players, he decided not to score.
Is McCarthy injured for this game?
He's injured. He's 25% fit. Most likely he might not play. But the best thing we might have to do is wait for Hazelhutl's confirmation, God willing, tomorrow. He said it's a hamstring, and hamstring, anything can happen, but it looks most likely he might not play. So,
but do you have a backup keeper?
Please, I don't have.
You might not score again.
Please. When we get there, we'll talk about that. Please, let's talk about Roland's pick. So, even though Roland is not here with that physical, he's here with in the live chat section. Roland has mentioned Ramsdale. We talked about Ramsdale, and my plan is to buy Ramsdale in the next 2 weeks. He's now 5.0, but even at that 5.0,
Ramsdale is 5.0.
Yes, it's now 5.0. Yes, it's now 5.0. Charlie, boys are buying. And you know one thing about Ramsdale, I'm saying, I think that because he played with Bournemouth and then Sheffield United, he's used to save. The keepers in the lower tiers are used to taking a lot of saves because they plays a lot of shots. And then in the Arsenal, this Arsenal defense is a bit better. So you know that he's making a lot of saves. He's making a lot of saves comparatively as compared to the Edison and then the big goalkeepers. And then the Arsenal defenders are not necessarily the very best of defenders. So if he makes a lot of saves and gets a few clean sheets, then he gets some of the bonus points as well. It's not like the Arsenal defenders are getting involved in attacking returns that might limit his potential to get the bonus points. I think Ramsdale is somebody that if you don't have him, you need to get him. Myself, I'm going to get him quite soon. Roland, as a Man U fan, says Dalot is the guy to watch out for. Wan-Bissaka is injured as well. Charlie, Marvin, how do you think that Dalot and Telles can officially dispose of Luke Shaw and Wan-Bissaka by RALF? Do you think he will be
on the
able to make
left-hand
that
side,
move?
I don't think Telles can dispose of Shaw. Shaw had an injury. I think he had a head injury, and it's taken him quite a while to get up to speed. I think Ralf Rangnick did the right thing to give him some game in the Champions League. Now, on the right-hand side, I think Dalot, there's an opportunity for Dalot to seize because Wan-Bissaka has been getting a lot of backlash. Because Wan-Bissaka on a one-on-one situation, he's one of the best in the league.
Defensive wise.
But when it comes to attacking wise and crossing the ball, he's horrible. And that's something that Dalot has in his locker. He's able to give in crosses and all of that, which of course bodes well for the likes of Ronaldo and those in the central area. Of course, if RALF is going to go ahead with a 4-2-2-2-2, that means somebody like Rashford can be benefiting as well because he played both Rashford and Ronaldo as the top two. If he's going to continue, we are yet to see. But then we would see. Dalot had a good game as well. If you look, Dallas and Telles actually had a good game. And if you look at the 4-2-2 formation, it also bodes well, especially for the wing backs or for the left back and the right back, because they are the ones who are bombing forward a lot because it's a bit narrow in the middle. They're the one offering a lot of attack down the left and the right. So it's something to really look at, and there's an opportunity to seize if people want to jump on Dalot. And I think Wan-Bissaka might even it's not confirmed yet, but he got injured right at the end of I think he twisted his ankle and then his wrist or something of that sort. I mean, I don't think there's no point in risking him if you have Dalot who
Exactly.
is going to perform. So yeah, I think it's a chance for Dalot, and for anybody looking for a budget defender out there to take who want to take a punt, and the excellent fixtures that United has as
So
well. So
Charlie, green,
yeah,
sir.
4.4 defender, and they kept a clean sheet in their first game as well. So it's somewhere that we can really, or managers can really look at.
Managers can look at as well. Sure, true.
Yeah.
And then Bernardo Silva. Pep says Bernardo Silva is the best player in the Premier League as of now. Some of us disagree. It is Mohamed Salah. Hima captain
Of
Mohamed
course,
Salah.
it has to be Mohamed Salah.
If it is
Second best,
pure,
yes.
if it is pure footballing class, then it's Bernardo Silva. The level he's playing, yes. But if it is pure football effectiveness, then I'll go for Salah because football is all about
There's
goals.
pure football class. Either you are playing and you are scoring goals or you are contributing. No, class. So it's Salah all the way. Salah should be like best in the whole of Europe at the moment. Honestly,
Charlie.
what he's doing is second to none.
It's serious. And Salah hasn't blanked since game week 2. So the whole season he's blanked only once. He played 15 games, he's blanked only once. Top notch is Salah. And I look forward to him winning the Ballon d'Or next year. But Charlie, we don't talk about that. Then so Bernardo Silva is somebody. If you don't have City features are going to get better. He was rested in Champions League as well, so you can get him now. This is the time to get him. No time to waste. No need to waste too much time. Get him, and his price is quite good. It's around the 7.5 range, so no need to hassle and bother yourself to get him. And then Ronaldo did not score against Crystal Palace. I said, please don't jinx it. Well, let's see. Actually, jinx his predictions. Ronaldo did not score against Crystal Palace, but the way the guy was playing, his movement, and people were surprised. People were like, "Charlie, this guy cannot fit this present thing." But the guy has shown that he's up to the task, and as long as he's up to the task, he scored 2 weeks ago. This game week he hasn't scored against Norwich. I'm sure he'll be looking for it, especially as he was rested in the Champions League as well. So Ronaldo is somebody to get. And then Josh Kane. If people have forgotten, Josh Kane was in the Bournemouth side, and he was very good along with Callum Wilson. So he's a proven guy. He's not somebody who has appeared. Emmanuel Dandes is more like a person who has appeared. People are doubting him. Can he continue? Myself, I have doubted him for quite a very long time. Oh, the thing will go. But one thing I learned from last season, if the bandwagon since that is continuing, it's better you join it or you don't join it at all. So, so it is something there. Roland is saying that he's hearing that his captain Jota is injured. He didn't train today, so he might have to change. But aside that, it is something that we didn't know ahead of time. So in case Jota is injured, he can change. But Jota is somebody you should keep him. So let's wait for Tuchel's club's press conference to know what to do over there. So Marvin, I think we can move on to your picks, right? Any comment here?
No, I think we've covered it extensively. Yeah, so that's good.
Sure. So your picks. You also have Ramsdale.
Yes, I also went for Ramsdale. They are playing. I think it's Arsenal need to redeem themselves after that performance that they had against Everton. I think Southampton are a good side. I think they would pose some problems to Arsenal. But I think, as you rightly said, sometimes the save rates really count. And I think Shea Adams has been doing very well. Broja as well has been doing well. So there will be some attack on the Arsenal defense and the keeper. And I'm banking on Ramsdale to possibly make some good saves and possibly even get a clean sheet. Sure. Now, defender James. I've gone for James because they are playing against Leeds. Now Leeds, Patrick Bamford. Let me say something about Patrick Bamford. But there's something wrong with Patrick Bamford. You just came from injury. You just go instead of you, Charlie. You're going to celebrate, run around, play some slide. Now you're injured again. I mean, what's the meaning of that? Patrick Bamford? Anyway, so Patrick Bamford is injured. The likes of and Calvin Phillips is also injured for about 2 months.
What is happening to them this season?
And I think you have about 2 or 3, almost
Other
four
players.
players, key players who are injured. So I don't expect them to do much. They'll put everything on Rafinha, and I don't think Rafinha can take all the burden on himself. So I think James, I don't see them scoring against Chelsea. And Tuchel is also very angry with Chelsea, especially with the way they conceded.
In the past 4 games, Charlie, I bought Chelsea.
Yeah, so I think he will want them to start from basics and then get back to being solid at the back. So I think James will have a good game. Now midfielder, I've gone for Sancho because I'm jumping, of course, on the United bandwagon. Yeah, the United bandwagon of RALF getting the best out of Sancho. I think it was Carrick who started getting the best out of Sancho, and I think maybe RALF will take it from there. And I think it's the fixtures says it all for Sancho. I think there's no better time for him to excel under RALF than at this time. So I'm looking at him to do something in this game. Forward, of course, I've gone for Dennis as well. They are facing Brentford tomorrow, and I see goals in that game, and I think Dennis can be involved in some way, shape, or form. Differential player, I've gone for Sterling. He's been quietly going under the radar, and he's been quietly having game time. I think the past 3 or 4 games. Let me see. The past since game week 12, the past 4 games, he's got 8, 3, 5, 7. So he is quietly putting in some attacking returns, and I think City might just be too strong for Wolves, and with doubt over Foden as well. It's possible he'll play. Actually, I understand he trained, but if Sterling was rested, I have a feeling he's going to start on the left hand side. And I think he is going to put in a decent performance as well. So that's why I've gone for Sterling. Captain Charlie, I don't see actually ready. The guy has blanked in game week 2 against Burnley. I mean, Charlie, just close your eyes and captain Salah.
Close your eyes.
Afcon, Charlie. That's So that's for me.
Charlie, but you know what, Charlie? When Salah goes to Afcon, Charlie, it will be a big issue in the FPL, Charlie. You know, we have been starting for a while. Now you have to think to choose who should be the captain. But I just hope by then Ronaldo can hit from, and then we know that Ronaldo is the default captain till Salah comes back. They will just give it back to the profile.
Yeah, I think this season, of course, in terms of captaincy, managers have had it really easy because you just put it on Salah and just think about other things, because captaincy normally is a defining factor. It's definitely a defining factor in FPL. But right now, autopilot, I just put it on.
Autopilot, you just leave it there as well.
Leave it on Salah and Charlie. Think about it. Gives you less of a headache because captaincy is a very big thing in FPL, so it gives you less of a headache.
Sure. So these are key players that we want managers to watch out and then look out for. These are not the only players, but these are key players that we want managers to look out for. Concerning Sterling, the only thing I would say is Pep Roulette. Somebody says that if you want to benefit from Pep Roulette, one thing you can do is buy 2 players so that if one does not play, the other one will play. The most painful thing is the week the 2 will all be benched, then you will see. But whatever it is, the City fixtures are quite good. And one thing about Pep is when he has an issue with the player, he doesn't play for a while, and he starts playing him now, it means the guy might continue for quite a longer while. So as I said, Sterling has been another way. Nobody has actually watched him. So if you're actually looking for a player like that, he's somebody you should monitor. If they are getting some injuries to some players, you can move in and then get him there, and it will surely help managers there. So this is Roland's team. Roland, since you are in the comment section, what will you do to your own team? This is your team. It's not like you are here that will talk for you. Talk. You're on the live chat. Roland, what are you doing? I know from my personal chat, he wants to do minus 16. Roland, I'm just serious.
Minus 16. When Roland started playing, that's what he used to do. Roland and hits. Oh my goodness. This guy took more hits in like the first half of the season than he didn't take. How can you be? And then the thing is that the hits also used to work for him. He would take a hit, high score, and then like
Charlie,
balance
Charlie.
off. You go and do something. Other people were doing something. They were just blasting left, right, center, left,
Plastic.
right.
So,
Yeah.
Roland, you tell us. I know he said the maximum with -8. I think he wants Trent is hurting him, so he wants to bring Trent. So I'm sure Alonso might go, and then he's not too sold on Ronaldo yet. It is Bernardo Silva he wants. That is really worrying him. So his more of his decision might be to bring in Trent and then Bernardo Silva. Maybe he might bring in Ronaldo because Vardy went for Watkins. He's very slow on the Watkins move there. So Roland, you bring your thoughts. When you bring your thoughts, I'll come back to your team. Let me come to my team. So this is my team then. As soon as the Spurs game ended, I sold Kane. I said, Master, I can't be taking such nonsense. Kane out, Mbeumo out, all of you out. I can't take such nonsense. I said -4, Master. This -4, I care less. Master, move away. Master.
And I'm a cat Prano.
Oh, Master. I don't like this bad luck. Hold me 1.2 million. Since these boys came into my team, I have been dropping since the Bobo stepped into my team around.
No, listen, Raymond, you have to do the -16 somewhere because Son is not going to play.
Me, watch.
Son is not going to play.
Let me tell you. So let me come to my team. You know what?
You have to do the -16 for everybody. Naturally,
-16. Yeah, maybe. You know what? The very funny thing. This is my team. After bringing in Ronaldo and then Bowen, they were my EMR transfers. I was supposed to do it one by one. But the way Kane bought me on Sunday, I said, Master, hey, I beat you rough. What kind of thing is this? So I sent him out. Now, I have done a -4. Now I have to do a -8 because Son most likely is not going to play.
You don't have to do -8. You have to do -12.
No. Master, goalkeeper. I like the 0 points. I care less. I will take the 0 points and the goalkeeper.
FPL,
I will not worry myself there. I will take the 0 point there. So Son will have to go. Okay, so that's number one. That is number one. The goalkeeper, McCarthy will stay. I'll take the 0 points on the bench like that. And yes, better to play with 10 because there's no goalkeeper that I know that if I sell out, I'll regain that -4. So that was a bastard. That one.
But who are you selling some for?
Bernardo Silva, of course. Who else?
Wonderful.
So the reason why I'm doing a -4 for Bernardo, I have Livramento on my bench. Somebody say why not keep him, but I think I'll do the -4 because the COVID situation at Spurs is a midweek game. So most likely, as they are not playing on Sunday, most likely on Tuesday, Wednesday, most likely they might not have recovered. And I hear Son is one of those involved. So why not take the -4 and bring Bernardo Silva and gain a benefit over the 2 weeks and to say I want to wait. So I'm going to do an extra -4 for -8. That said, I don't remember ever doing a -8 in FPL. I don't remember. I was telling Roland. I mean, Kaisa my -8.
I'm really. I've done -8. Last season, I did it.
I can't remember very, very well. I'm looking through my FPL memory. I don't think I've but this one I have to do it. And this one I'm doing it proudly. Thanks to Kane and Mbeumo. so that is there. And then McCarthy, I'll take the McCarthy 0 point there. I don't know, but I think maybe last year I did a -8 during the double game week because some of my players were all injured and I had to do an extra -4. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but I don't remember doing -8 before. But I think maybe that the one that Stones scored that double goals there. I think Stones was the last guy I brought him in. I don't know whether it was a -4, Charlie. But the fact is, this week I am doing a -8. So McCarthy, the 0 point there, I'm going to say that the only thing I need is Alonso and James must deliver. They can't. The Chelsea guys. That's a wild card.
Wild card. You're asking FPL for special compensation to use a wild card.
so you see, Marvin, you remember last week I told that my team was only time my team looks good on paper, the boys have misbehaved. This week I am breaking all those demons and stuff for my team. I don't like that. Now the team is looking good. Emmanuel Dennis score, Ronaldo score, Bowen score, Salah score. Cornet come
Roland
from
said
score.
Jota is injured though.
Massa. He will recover by Sunday, Saturday. Massa, I said, son of
Master Man, assisting over here, make top up.
They say, Makati 0 point there. As for the back line, I'll take the 0 point. As soon as the game week ends, no, I'm bringing in Ramsdale. So I'll bring in Ramsdale for game week 17. So that will be the transfer. So Bernardo Silva for the -8, and then Ramsdale will come in next week, and the team will look good. Boys, please, I beg you. My target is I need to be at top 500,000 before Christmas. So, boys, deliver the point. Munjai Sarov now. Put your own team. So, that is my team. Marvin, this is your team.
Yeah, I'm here laughing at people. I'm here laughing at people who have my own problems. So, Kane, Asem, COVID. Son, Asem, COVID. Smith Rowe, I don't know. Adam Armstrong, another one. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Hi, Adam Armstrong, yeah. Only God knows how I detest him in this team. So I have 2 free transfers.
Okay.
2 free transfers.
Good for you.
Honestly, right now, because Kane is I think before I saw the what's it called?
Update.
The COVID, whatever, it was going to be that at least I need a different attacker. So right now, it's as if Kane needs to go, and definitely I need to bring in somebody like Ronaldo. I have my eyes on somebody like Watkins, but the fixture against Liverpool is not favorable. The fixtures after that are good. So
quite good. Yeah.
I don't think it's not feasible. So I'm sure I'll do Kane to Ronaldo, honestly. Then I have another transfer. And yes, Son has to go, but this Adam from that means
Mbeumo is staying.
I forgot. Mbeumo. The only reason why Mbeumo, I'm not complaining about Mbeumo today is because he's playing against Watford. So I'll just take it like that. Take it like that. And then
Emmanuel Dennis on show.
Just hope that I can sell him maybe next week or something. So that means Son too definitely will have to go. That means I'll have to look at the likes of as we've mentioned, the Bernardo Silvas, I don't even have Jota in my team safe. Come to think about it. So I can look at Jota. But Adam Armstrong, I have to find a way to evict him.
Matthew is talking about Vardy.
Hey, Vardy is playing against Matthew, thank you. Vardy is playing against this guy. Vardy is playing against Newcastle. That's another good fixture, but it's a 1 week. I'm not in the mood for 1 week.
Just 1 week.
I don't know Vardy's fixtures after that. Let me just check quickly. Vardy. Also, I didn't make the change his pre-con. Vardy, let me see. Vardy. After Newcastle. Oh, why is that? Oh no! But see, on paper,
is good, but you don't do that.
Tottenham game right now is confusion. And Everton game, no, Charlie, I can't risk it. I don't risk it. I don't waste my time. So yeah, Charlie. So right now, my problem is that Kane, Son, Armstrong, and Mbeumo, I'm sure next week. But those are the 3 problem areas, and I think 2 will have to go. Definitely, I think Kane, I'm sure you will go. Son and Adam. Now, Uncle Fonia COVID cry a chance on my babaka. Somebody like Son. It's another option to is that somebody like Son because I have Janssen on the bench. Although I'm not confident with him, he's playing against Watford, and I'm also saying this because maybe assuming because if Smith doesn't play, that gives another headache. But I'm just assuming this Smith, for example, plays. So, for example, let's say Son is back. Let's say in 2 weeks' time, for example. Let's say he misses this game and maybe the midweek game. I have Janssen on the bench. That's I can let him play the Watford game and then maybe bench Son. But it's something to think about. But the 3 areas are Kane, Son, and Armstrong.
Charlie. Let me tell you, your team is calling for just 2 simple, very transfers. You need a Man City midfielder, and you need a Man U attacker. It is very clear. We tell you the whole dream a break. And then if it's possible, you can get Jota in the -4. Get him once and for all. So Jota will come and replace.
I'll go and see whether he's in there. Roland, the 2 because no chance. Let me go. I'll go and see whether Jota is getting in there. Actually, I don't know I'm waiting. I'll just wait for press conference.
Yes, tomorrow. So tomorrow, and then we'll see.
I'll just wait for the press conference tomorrow to see.
Charlie. So,
Because just as somebody had been eyeing for a volume, but I just didn't know how to
well,
get my team. But
oh, Charlie.
yeah,
So the Chelsea defenders, master, they should keep clean sheet and stop that fooling they are doing. We can't be having you in our team and you be wasting time. They should stop that. It's spoken to them. So let's move forward. So now, we're speaking about the Spurs situation. So now it's confirmed that the Spurs Brighton game is not going to come on. So if you have a Brighton, so those who have Sanchez, another wahala. Yay! This week, yeah. Oh no.
but we are talking about Spurs. Who are they facing? Brighton. I think some people
Brighton,
have
it's a,
Brighton access.
Sanchez.
So maybe those
Yes,
who have
it's
Sanchez.
Sanchez. Yes,
So if
Sanchez,
you have,
Duffy.
if you have Sanchez, Kane, Son, me, Alan, Ghana, you are in trouble. Yeah.
So that is also to say that now that with the Omicron variant that is now up, please from hence everybody to try and make your transfer close to the deadline. You never know what might happen. Normally when the COVID thing starts, then it will be for a while. So now just strengthen your bench. Make sure you have at least 2 playable, as you talked about it for a while, and then make sure that you make your final transfer quite close to the deadline when all information is out, so that you can be able to navigate some of these things. Because we never saw Spurs. When I was doing my transfer on Sunday, when Kane and Mbeumo bought me, I never saw this. But Charlie, I'm happy I sold the guys. I'm not regretting selling them, because those guys, if I waited, I would have kept them and they will still be wasting space in my team. Finally, they are gone. The good luck is coming to my team as well. So this week, who are you captaining? Salah as well.
Salah, Charlie. I mean, those who want to take a punt can go for Ronaldo, but then again, Norwich, apart from the Tottenham game, they had become a bit tight defensively. So,
Smith is doing quite a
it's somewhere to look at. And low key, Chelsea, if Lukaku and things start firing, I mean, the Chelsea game is somewhere to also take a look. And of course, the Manchester City assets. Of course, I know it's both
really,
defensively, but Manchester City, they just score against anybody.
Wasn't last
2 seasons that Wolves went to win 2-0 at City? I forgot when was that.
It was last two seasons. Traore. And but the thing about Man City now, what they do is they will use the possession to just beat you, and as soon as they beat you and they know that you lost the game, then they'll start scoring the goals. And when they start, it's a twasso. So this week, game week 16, Captain Salah. That is the point. If you have Bam, Ronaldo is there. You know what? I actually plan on captain with James. But when they lost the clinch, I said, "Move, guys, I just changed it quickly back to Salah."
Matthew J, Vardy and Ronaldo, who has the easier fixture this game week? The easier fixture is Vardy,
because it's home, relatively.
Yeah, and Norwich, as I said, Norwich have been a bit tight.
Sure.
And just because it's Norwich, I mean, Ralf just started. I mean, trying to make his philosophy known to the team. So those things take a while. But just based on fixture, is Vardy. Vardy has a better fixture. This
okay.
And he will score. Vardy, they will score. He will score. But I don't have him, so I'm not concerned.
So we'll prioritize Leicester. Vardy is the guy on point. Yes, as well. And then Marvin, I think I had a bad luck with the last week. You realize that last week, the wish list, the 70-80 were in red. That is why anytime we choose it, we have bad. So I'm going to change
it. I'll go to ED Plus, or maybe to give
me. So this week, because I'm playing with 10 players, I'm going for 71 to 80. I'll play with 10 players, no goalkeeper plus -8. So that said, this week it's 16 and 17. It's a midweek, so you are going to preview 17 as, even though you don't have full information. What we are telling managers is that a lot of things can come up. So because a lot of things can come up, what you can do is that when this game week ends, 16 ends, bring all comments into the comment section of the video. We'll come and reply, and then we can all interact there as well. So that anything can happen over the weekend unexpectedly, and we need to respond as well. There are some issues to be said about the Leicester Newcastle game because I hear there's also some COVID issues in the Leicester camp. I don't know how certain.
Yes, there was. The reason why I think luxury lifestyle has a point. I still think to go ahead. The reason being that
okay, sure. Okay.
Yeah, the reason why I think it's still can go ahead because they had a COVID issue and they are playing at the moment in the Europa against Napoli as we
Okay,
speak.
okay, okay.
So I
The
think
Spurs game was called off.
I think the 7 because they are because Spurs I think was 13 including, so I think 8 players and then 5 or whatever.
Spurs,
But this one is 7, and I think some of them are staff as well. So maybe the players are less, or maybe they've been able to contain it more than Spurs. So I still think it might go ahead. Actually, speaking of that, let's see what the lineup today was
Okay, so you can check
for
that. As
the.
you check that, I will
Yeah, let me
shift
just check that.
to game week 17.
Oh, Leicester drop out after Lay's drama. Oh, Leicester pan.
They've dropped out.
Uh,
So
let me
the game
see.
has ended, right?
I should think so. Yeah, let me see. Leicester finished third and dropped to Conference League. Oh, they are going to join Tottenham. That's big.
What is this?
Leicester
What
pan.
is this? So they weren't able to win against Napoli because they
No,
had to
so they
win
lost
against Napoli.
3-2 to Napoli. Let me see the people. Let me see. I just want to see the team.
Okay.
The team that played. To give us an idea. Leicester. Vardy self played. So that means Vardy played the full
Okay.
90.
And they are playing on
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah. So definitely looks like they unless I think you play. I think they will definitely play. Vardy is somebody who's the way he's played there, you play on Sunday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. Ah well.
Okay. So enough of game week 16.
And
Looking
and,
further.
and I mean,
Okay.
so another thing for
Don't worry.
Vardy owners, I think I saw somewhere that because if you look at the team, you don't see Iheanacho in
Sure.
there. So
Okay.
I think Iheanacho is one of the players who were tipped to have contracted the COVID. I mean, there's Daka. Daka even came in. So yeah, so they're limited on the strike force. So I'm sure Vardy will definitely start.
Yeah. About it. Listen to my Tuesday. Says, let's stop asking who to captain here. But I hope Mo Salah. Mo. Next game week 17. Mo Salah. Liverpool against Newcastle. He be captaining him, so that one too no problem there.
Oh, now they forget. Yeah, they just set
But,
your
but
team like those who set their team and let's say they don't want to do a transfer on next Captain Salah, Charlie, forget.
oh, Charlie. So
Forget.
you know what there? You know what there? Next week by this time, next week. So you know what will happen next week? We'll have the show on Thursday. We'll have the show just around 7 o'clock. A few minutes to the start of the Spurs Leicester game. We'll try to do it like snappy, like 40 minutes sharp. So then we'll just finish and then go and
But
watch, take our Salah points as well. I'm here.
taking luxury lifestyle points into
Competitive
consideration.
contest. Mhm.
The Leicester Spurs game is actually a game that could be in doubt.
Sure.
Yeah, so let's just keep that
So those who are and just be
in
watching out for
the,
any news early before Tuesday deadline because you know you need to know by Tuesday before Thursday. You know deadline when deadline goes, there's nothing you can do as well.
yeah.
So that is a key point there. So now Captain Salah, no issue set, no issue there. What about the City guys? Man City against Leeds. Would you dare, assuming Bernardo Silva does it, would you dare captain him against Leeds?
I won't. I can't. When Liverpool is facing Newcastle, I can't.
Newcastle.
I can't. If Newcastle Liverpool was facing a team like let me see,
Wolves
like
or
Wolves, yeah, Liverpool
okay.
was facing Wolves and Manchester City was facing Leeds, then Charlie, people really think hard about their captaincy.
Okay.
But this one there, no.
Mo Salah.
Obiara TV mention.
Mo Salah. Okay. So now what key transfer would you think would be key next week? Assuming everything nobody gets injured. Which guy would be the key transfer to bring in?
So next week, I think people will still be looking at the United, the
Team
cities.
they are facing Brentford. Brentford also open
Yeah,
up.
they are facing
So
Brentford
City and
because people
United.
still want to have a feel of what Ronic is going to do.
Okay.
So by the game that they play this weekend, people will have a feel of what Ronic is really doing and see whether they want to bring in some more. I think out of the lot, people are of course, a bit unsure about how United are really good. The
United
United
is
is
that's
going
the
to turn up. So I think
that's the
people
truth.
really
Sure.
have their eyes on the United game, especially they'll take a cue from the Norwich game, and then it will give them
Know
more
what
of
to
an
sure,
informed way to make a decision on what to do.
sure.
Yeah, so I think that's game. That's the first game too.
Sure.
Yeah.
Exactly. Uh,
That's the
uh,
first game too.
yes. So that's there. And then West Ham assets. We're not speaking most about that, but the West Ham assets get better from game week 16 and then 17. So those who have kept
Oh, there are
Antonio
some
up to now,
Arsenal.
please don't sell him. Those who have kept Antonio up to now, please don't sell him. We beg you. You have been able to withstand all the pain up to now. Don't sell him. Otherwise, if you don't have Antonio now, you can get Bowen. Bowen is also somebody you can look up to there. So I'm sure any other thing we'll be able to talk about as the week, because we can't talk too much about game week 17. But what it is said that is that Man U assets are guys you need to watch out for. City assets are the guys you need to watch out for. And then if you don't have Jota yet, get him, because Jota against Newcastle is going to score there. And then everybody should watch out for the Leicester Spurs game if it's going to be postponed again. If we haven't had enough recovery by then those Vardy owners should be quite cautious there as well. I think aside that, everything should go well. Roland is misbehaving. Roland says then Salah gets benched since.
But
Roland,
guys,
oh my.
let us not forget too easily that Crystal Palace too. I know they've not had such great results recently, but they
Recently, sure.
are they still have some. Their fixtures are really they are quite decent
Good.
as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. They
the
were on
likes
the
of
transfer tracker as we said. So
yeah,
Gallagher,
I mean people like
Guanita.
Gallagher. Yeah, it's just Benteke
Actually,
that is a bit tricky.
hey.
I don't know whether he will play all the games, but if he was playing constantly, then Charlie Benteke is somebody that
Okay.
people should really look at. So the likes of
Roland is
Gallagher,
actually Roland is actually Roland. I've seen your comments, man. I've seen your comments. See that we should watch out for Greenwood as well. And then because Ronaldo is fully rested, Ronaldo
Massa
might be the
Greenwood.
captain for this week. Master, we won't take any Man U bias on the show. Won't mind you.
Forget him. Forget.
So all the best to managers. Everybody should watch out for the news because the competition has come. Watch out for press conferences and everything as well. And then, as I have said for a while now, strengthen your bench. Strengthen your bench. Try and get the Johnson is there. Johnson is injured, but I'm sure he might get back. The Brownhill, the Billy Game, at least you get somebody who, in case nobody plays, can come and get to some point. If Brandon Williams is 3.9, maybe if Norwich will concede 4 goals so that you get 0 points. At least they'll concede 3 goals. You get 1 point, be there. At least better than. So please straight. Otherwise, you'll be seeing 0-0-0 in your team as well. But then remind the managers to subscribe to the channel and join the league as well. 1,000 Ghana cedis. Matthew, are you winning the 1,000? I think you've dropped out of the top 10 for now. But the FPL Ambassadors show, as I said, is brought to you by myself, Raymond Nketsiah, Rowland Ekuban, Marlvin Owusu. Our handles are there. We have a special guest, Precious Arku. Anytime we call on him, he's always here to join us as well. And we are glad to have you guys all join us. Thanks for all that you have done. Help us grow the channel. Share. Let us know. Let us grow. And all the best to everyone. The minus 16 squad and the minus 12 squad and the minus 8 squad. All the best to you. May all your minus 8 and minus 16 come on very well. May it bear good fruit for you. And let's see how it goes as well. Charlie, Marvin, thanks. All the best. Okay. COVID God willing.
All right.
Next
Okay.
week. Bye. Bye, viewers. Bye. Bye.